The Ottoman Empire, a lasting legacy. The birth of an empire. The story of the Ottoman Empire begins in the late 13th century when a small Turkic tribe led by Osman I emerged in Anatolia. The region, once part of the declining Seljuk Empire, was a battleground for warring factions. Osman, a charismatic and ambitious leader, united several nomadic tribes and waged campaigns against the Byzantine Empire. Through tactical brilliance and religious motivation, his forces expanded their territory, laying the foundation of what would become a global empire. His successors, particularly Orhan, continued his expansion by capturing Bursa in 1326, which became the first Ottoman capital. This marked the transition from a small frontier state to a rising power. The rise to power. As the Ottomans grew in strength, their eyes turned toward Constantinople, the heart of the Byzantine Empire. By the 15th century, the young Sultan Mehmed II took the throne and set his sights on the city that had stood for over 1,000 years. In 1453, after months of strategic planning and using massive cannons, Mehmed II successfully breached Constantinople's walls. As his army entered the city, he proclaimed it the new Ottoman capital, renaming it Istanbul. The conquest marked the beginning of Ottoman dominance, transforming the city into a center of trade, culture, and governance. The Golden Age of the Ottomans. The empire reached its peak under Suleiman the Magnificent, 1520 to 1566, the most powerful Ottoman sultan. His rule expanded the empire across Europe, the Middle East, and North Africa. Beyond military conquests, Suleiman transformed Ottoman society by implementing legal reforms, supporting the arts, and commissioning architectural wonders. His reign was also defined by his partnership with Hurrem Sultan, a former slave who became his queen and political advisor, one of history's most remarkable royal love stories. Military strength and naval power. The Ottomans became an unstoppable force with their highly trained Janissary Corps, elite soldiers taken from Christian families and converted to Islam. These warriors played a crucial role in the empire's expansion, defeating European knights and Persian forces alike. Naval power was another key element of Ottoman dominance. Barbarossa Hayrettin Pasha, the empire's greatest admiral, led the Ottoman navy to victory in the Mediterranean, securing control over key trade routes. The Cultural Renaissance. During the Ottoman Golden Age, literature, music, and science flourished. Scholars preserved and expanded upon Islamic, Persian, and Greek knowledge, influencing fields such as astronomy, medicine, and philosophy. Istanbul became a hub for poets, calligraphers, and artists. Coffee houses emerged as intellectual centers where people debated philosophy and politics. This era also saw the rise of Ottoman miniature painting and the perfection of Iznik tile work, still admired today. Architectural marvels. The Ottomans left behind some of the world's most breathtaking architectural wonders. Mimar Sinan, the empire's greatest architect, designed masterpieces such as the Süleymanî Mosque in Istanbul and the Selimiye Mosque in Edirne. These structures blended Islamic, Byzantine, and Persian influences, leaving a lasting impact on global architecture. Many Ottoman palaces, such as Topkapi Palace and Dolmabahce Palace, remain cultural landmarks that showcase the empire's grandeur. The role of religion and governance. The Ottomans ruled over a diverse empire with Muslims, Christians, and Jews coexisting under the millet system, which allowed religious communities self-governance. The Sultan was both a ruler and the Caliph of Islam, holding significant religious authority. Governance was structured, with the Grand Vizier acting as the Sultan's chief minister. The empire's legal system, heavily influenced by Sharia and customary laws, provided stability for centuries. Conflicts and decline begin. By the 17th century, the empire's expansion slowed. Military losses, corruption, and the rise of European powers weakened Ottoman control. The Battle of Vienna, 1683, marked the beginning of Ottoman retreat from Europe. Internal struggles between powerful factions led to instability, and the once disciplined Janissary corps became corrupt. Economic troubles further drained the empire's resources. The Sickman of Europe. By the 19th century, the empire was in severe decline, earning the nickname, the Sickman of Europe. European powers sought to carve up Ottoman territories, leading to wars and nationalist revolts. Attempts at modernization, such as the Tanzimat reforms, aimed to save the empire but faced resistance from conservative factions. The fall of the empire. The empire's fate was sealed during World War I, when it sided with Germany. After the war, the victorious Allies dismantled its territories. In 1922, the Ottoman Empire officially ended, giving rise to modern Turkey under Mustafa Kemal Ataturk. The legacy of the Ottomans. Despite its fall, the Ottoman Empire's influence remained strong. From law and cuisine to architecture and language, the Ottomans shaped the world. Nations across the Middle East, Balkans, and North Africa carry Ottoman cultural influences. The empire's influence today. Even today, the Ottoman story fascinates historians and filmmakers. The empire's legacy is preserved in its breathtaking mosques, cultural traditions, and historical sites. I just want to take a moment to thank you all for tuning in and supporting my channel. Your views, likes, and comments motivate me to keep creating more content. If you haven't already, please like, subscribe, and share this video with your friends. Feel free to comment below with any topics you'd like me to cover in future videos. Thanks again for being part of this amazing journey.